So welcome to the next video of getting every check in every dungeon and a link to the past. In today's episode, we are doing Ganon's Tower. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Tutaz, which stands for the Wonderful World of Tech and Zelda. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch, and I've been getting into Randomizers and Multiworlds for a link to the past for the past year. And I've been bringing some new faces into my little group I'm part of, and those new people are looking to get videos on how to get every check in the dungeons. So I decided to make videos about it, but then also besides sharing it with them, I'd share it with you guys in case you were looking to do this as well. So right now I'm doing this with a hack ROM so I can warp to each location to make the videos for you guys. So this is based off the vanilla, but this also can work for every check if you're doing randomizers or multi-worlds. If you're playing the vanilla version of this game, this video can also help you guys out too. This item that you get in this game is the silver arrows, which is a big help item to defeat Ganon, to beat the game. So if you get every check here, you'll get the silver arrows and be able to defeat Ganon, the final boss. Alright. This is going to be another long video. If you guys have just watched my Ice Palace video, which at the time I haven't uploaded it yet, but like I think as soon as I finish this recording, I'll be uploading both of these videos. Yeah. So let's get to it. Get the game going. Let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start off. We're gonna go to the okay. If you are doing multi-world, I like to check the right first, and then the first room on the right. But we're gonna do that if that's only for multi-world. We're doing this vanilla, so let's start with the left first. All right, so the first check here is this key. Now, there are a lot of checks in this one. On average, the other ones are like, I don't know, 10 to 15-ish. This one, we're pretty close to 30. All right, get the camera out for this room. And if you lift up this skull, be another key. Boom, there's a lot of keys in this one. So we're gonna try to hit these little diglets. Push the block, opens the door up. And we're gonna go this room. Now we're gonna switch over to the hook shot. Alright. Here, lift up the skull. We're gonna go here. Boom. Alright, so go through this doorway here. And there are 4 checks here. If you do swing your sword, as you can see, they do shoot little fireballs at you, these orange things are. Alright, get these chests right here, so there should be 4 checks here. There are a lot of checks in here, but a lot of the rooms have multiple checks in one in this room. We're going to use the medallion here if you have this one. I usually use quick on this room, but you can use that, and it will knock out the enemies. It's a quick way to kill them. If not, you just kill them one by one. Alright, come over here. Oop. Make sure you're not on the complete edge of that and fall off like I did. Alright, lift the skull up. Now we're going to go down. Then we're going to go across over here. Wait for that spike to go across, come back up here so you don't get hit by that spike, and then wait till it clears out, and you're going to hook shot to those skulls like this. Alright, hit this switch once. We will be coming back to this room momentarily. Alright, we're going to come over here. Okay. Alright. Come over here real quick, and we'll get this chest here. You probably will get hurt in this room, but if you can... Oh, never mind. You can do that. I usually get hurt in this room when I do my multi-worlds because I'm running through this pretty quickly. Alright, next you're going to get your boomerang out. Come over here. Let me just kill that guy to get out of the way. Alright, you're going to throw the boomerang up. Come over here. And if you do it just like that, the boomerang will flick and hit that switch because you will need to hit that switch for this next room. Alright. So we're going to come over here. We're going to get to the Cave of Samaria out. Place a block right here. Come over to this corner, grab this chest, this skull, and then let the Cave of Samaria work, and it'll hit the switch once. Now we're going to come down to this skull here, grab that out, and there's another key for you. That's another check as well, by the way. Alright, you're going to hit this switch once. Try to not get hurt. As you can see, it's kind of tough, but you can navigate, get to this warp. Alright. Need some parts, because some hearts here. Alright, before we go through this room, switch to your hook shot. Alright, we're gonna wait. Get hurt by fireballs. Or like that. Alright, come up to this little square here and push it. Alright, and then get that chest, and there's another key for you. Alright, we're going through this door here. Alright, so this is the warp, so make sure you do follow this path first. Alright, so we're going to go to left warp right here. We're going to go left again. And then we're going to go down, but before we hit that warp, make sure you place a bomb right here to this wall. You see the little crack in the wall right there. That opens up a doorway. We're going to go through this doorway because there are going to be 4 checks in this room. Kill this mini Moldorm. And then we hit this button up. You can see it opens up the ceiling from the top part of the room. Come up here and look, there's 4 checks here. We got 1 here, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So now we can finish off the maze. So like I said before, we're going to use this bottom warp. That's the only warp we can use. Alright, we're going to go over once. Next, we're going to use this warp right here. Boom, and then we're going to go down to the bottom left warp. There's a lot of warping in this room. Alright, so we're going to come over here. If you want to use your Pegasus boots, you can do that. And it'll bring you over this corner. Now, the last warp here. If you need arrows, it's always good to reach supply if you need it. Alright, go through that warp, and now we're done with that room. Alright, so now we're going to come up over here. And if you can, try to knock these guys out. There we go. Alright. So, what I'm going to show you guys real quick is the path that you should go into. But this will also make it, if you get really good at this, I recommend doing it this way. So you can get your lightning out. If you do not have this, I'm just kind of showing you why we do this. If you have the lightning, the ether, I believe it's called, use it, and it will show you the path that you can go. Alright. I wonder if the other one's a bacon. Let's find out. So, if you need to use your ether, the lightning bolt will unveil the path you need to go. Now, normally, if you saw, there is a path right here, and I can stand in the emptiness. I'm not going to follow. Look, it's right here. So there's, just like this shows, there'll be a square, and you can walk just like this over, and you're now on this area. But we're going to do something a little bit different, add a little bit of quickness to it. Come up over here. This skull here. Lift one skull up, leave the other one. That's required. So now you're going to come over here. What I'm going to have you do is hold your sword out to the left. Scooch back a little bit. There is an empty square right here. And then you're going to scooch up. So now you can let go of your sword. And what I'm going to have you do is hold the Pegasus boots. It's going to bounce Link backwards, but hold left, and it will land him on invisible platform behind him. There is a gap. So there's going to be some squares here, emptiness, and then some squares here. So we're going to make Link hit this skull, bounce over onto the squares here. All right. Again, if you are too close, like I just did, we can just reset the room by going through this door, back. What I like to do is I'll just take this and wait for that Octorok to come closer and knock that out. All right, remember? Throw your sword out to the left, and then scooch out. Link should be able to go out on the floor without doing anything. If you need to, scooch back a little bit more, and you should be good at this point right here. So, I'm going to move up, face that skull, let go of your sword, do the spin attack, and then, like I said, you're going to bounce off with the Pegasus boots off the skull and land on the platform over there, just like this. Boom. You do not actually have to hold any buttons besides just the Pegasus boots, and it will land you right here without moving. Right, let's go up here. Okay. Hopefully that. If you have the magic powder there, you can use the magic to get the anti-fairy away. Hit this chest here. There'll be some arrows. All right, and then we're gonna place a bomb right here, like the floor right there. As you can see, it's a little cracked. All right, and now we're gonna fall down here. Now, before you fall, get your arrows out, because this is gonna be a boss battle. We're gonna be facing the soldiers like we did in Eastern Palace. I am going to show you how to beat it in this one because we still have more checks to do after this. You're gonna hit each soldier 3 times. Alright. Make sure you do have enough arrows. You go through quite a bit of them. Alright, go up the one room, and there are 3 checks right here for you. And look, there's the big key. Alright, here's this. Cool, we got some bombs, and we got some arrows. If you are doing multi-world, once you get multi-world or randomizers for yourself, if you get the big key and 2 keys, go back to the beginning of the dungeon, mirror out to the beginning of the dungeon, and then go up the center, and you will be able to go up to what we call the tower. We do the climb. Since we are doing, if you are working on getting every check, you will need to go through all this. But sometimes they don't want to go through all that. But if you are playing multi-world randomizers and want to do that, make sure you have 2 keys and a big key, and you can be able to do the climb and get up to Agahan. All right. So if you need to restock on your fairies, if you have any bottles, which looks like I do not, I can hook shot. I should be able to hook shot them. You probably will have the bug catching at this point. All right. So keep the hook shot out. All right. So now we're gonna go up these stairs right here, and look, there's a big key chest. Oh, perfect. Oh, cool. We got the red. All right. So we are done with this room. We can go up. Hey, look. Recognize this room, guys? I want to, and I recommend it, just save this where you have keys. Go up the stairs. You're going to go up the stairs. You're back at the main room here. This is the center door I told you about. We're not going to go there yet. And then we're going to go down these stairs. The reason why I'm having to go up and around, it saves you a key if you need to have one. That key door that we saw earlier is in the other room on the left side. Is this door here? But we're gonna save our key. Recommend it just to have it. But all right, we're gonna get these 2 checks here. All right, come over here. We do have the Cane of Samaria. All right, this skull, this bottom left skull, is the button. So come over to it. Place the button. It opens up that door. Be fun. All right. Next room is a tile room. If you have the magic cape, which I recommend, it definitely is useful. If you use the magic cape, Link disappears. He flies in the air. She doesn't get hurt. While you're in that and you grab a wall, it will not use your magic. Little tip for you guys there. This is going to be fun, so we do not have that. So, okay. If you have the Cane of Burner, that also will help protect you. So we're going to keep dodging these rooms. So we do have to keep doing this because there is a check in this room. It's a little bit of a hard fight. Oh. Wonder if I can use the hook shot for this room. So, alright. As you can see, we are getting hurt quite a bit. Again, the cape will be helpful in this room. Room, you can open that. I accidentally opened that door, but you can use it. That's fine. All right, and here's another key. All right, we're on to the next room right here. We do not need to go north. You do not. There's no check in that room up there. All right, we're gonna clear everything we can do. So come up this treadmill and push this block so we have a clear space. All right, make sure we don't hit that spike thing. Okay. All right, so we cleared everything we can. We cannot kill that fireball thing. So right now, if you clear everything, you will have full magic. You should have full magic. If not, you can go up. I think the room above you does give you full magic. All right, so now we're gonna make sure you got to stay pretty quick. You got to keep moving in this room because of the hand that keeps falling down, just like in Skull Woods. All right, so we're gonna go over here, throw fire, hit that torch up there. Come this way. All right. On the treadmill, hit this torch and that torch to open the room and go down this room. It's a little bit tough to get to at first, so if you need to, you might have to try a couple times. You might want to recommend getting some extra potions, green potions or blue potions, to get your magic back up if you can use that. But if you hit all 4 of those torches, like I just did, you'll be able to go down the room down here, and continue on. Little tip, if you do not know, you can use the fire and kill those guys. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get the Cane of Samaria out. Alright, we're going to stick right here, get as close to the blue squares as you can. We're going to turn around and throw it onto that treadmill. As you can see here, it's going to come down there. We can actually just do the Cane of Samaria again, and it'll hit the switch. So next, we're not going to move yet. We're going to place another block, pick it up, and throw it. Now while it's going down like that, move over so you can pass the blue squares, and then just hit the Cane of Samaria again. Alright, switch the buttons around. Alright, perfect. Need to refill on some that way. Refill on some magic and arrows and stuff. You can get those 2 pots right there. Kill these 2 Octoroks. Alright. As you can see, it's a little bit tough to get these chests after you open up 1 of the 2 of the chests. They do drop holes. Alright, we're going to come across here and get this check here. You can use the border edge and get around the room. Should be able to. Alright. Alright. I guess that doesn't work, so we're going to go and just hook shot to that block, and then we get this warp right here. We're going to kill that Octorok right here. Able to hit the little star here, come up here, and then while we're on this treadmill, you're going to hook up to those skulls right here. There's your check here, and we are good to go. So that'll be your final check on the right. So we did the left side, now on the right side. Now we are done. We have 2 keys. As you can see, we end up 2 keys. We had the big key, so now we're ready for the climb, and there are a few checks there. So I will help. We're going to get every check while we're up there. All right? So we can, what we call mirror out. If you get the mirror, it will warp you back to the beginning of the whatever dungeon you were in. So now we're at the beginning. I like getting my hook shot out. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game. All right. Now we're ready to go in what we call the climb. Need this. We can dodge the anti-fiery if we can. Kill the mimics. Use the arrow to hit that. That's fine. Pick up the skull, dodge so you don't get hurt. Reason I'm stuck in there, but we can do is throw a bomb. Hit that switch for me. Alright. Boom. Hit that switch again. We're going to hit this top block right here. Push it up. It opens the door up for you. Alright. Dodge anti-fairy. Grab the skull. Come over here to this gray square here. And look up. Throw it. And you're good to go. Alright. If you do get stuck on that spot right there, I had wiggled all the different directions as you saw on my little controller. If you need to step back or skip back a couple, you can see with my buttons I hit. Alright, so now we're going to come down here. Grab the wall right here. Sometimes it doesn't work. You have to keep doing it until you try. You're allowed to move the mimics while you're holding onto the wall here so that you can put them up here. That way you don't have to worry about getting hit by the spikes. Alright? This takes two arrows each. This room is a little tough because the lead. Okay. A little tough with that room, but hopefully you can get out of that without getting hurt. come over here. We're gonna hop down right here. All right. So now we're gonna hit this switch. Apologies. We're gonna hit this switch. Hit this skull up here. There's a button underneath. Dodge these iron knuckles, and then we're gonna try the best to do is to dodge these spikes. It's kind of hard to, but if you can run through, maybe lose a little bit of health. That's fine. You may have weak health, like So if you get past this area, you're gonna dodge these balls. They go in a pattern. Pull out your sword, face north of the top of the room. You're gonna strike back till you're on the edge here, and then you're gonna do that Pegasus jump backwards. You can use the Pegasus boots and hit those blocks, and it will land you right here. All right. So then you get your bombs out. Okay, and then there's 2 fairies. If you need to refill all your health, or if you need to just get some magic as well, there's a full magic right here, and that will re-heal you. And there's, I don't think there's anything here. Okay. All right, up this way. Okay, I like to use the medallions in this room to kill all the enemies. Just makes them go quicker. Alright, come to this room here. Okay. These enemies here. These are going to freeze these enemies, so we will have to kill them. If you have the Quake medallion, it'll kill enemies without you having to go around like I'm doing. Alright, through this room. They run out of stuff, that's okay. Get some magic back. Okay, once you kill those enemies, the door will open here. If you need health, you can use the magic on that, but we're going to skip that guy for now. And now we're just going to kill this boss like we did in the back. I'm going to save my magic. If you have more magic or bottles of magic, please feel free to use the fire rod on these guys. I think like 2 hits on the fire rod and they are dead. Okay. There are some more checks, that's why it's taking a little bit to get up to where we gotta go. This is a pretty tall castle. Alright, while you're in this room, I recommend, if you can, if not, you can go around and kill them individually, but a quick kill for this is throw your Cane of Samaria right there, and you get all 3 with 1 hit. So there is actually a empty space right in front of me. So if we just go down, left, and then right real quick, you can dodge the empty space. If you need to redo it again, you can go back and watch the video. Alright, skip these guys, you don't need to worry about them. Then here's another room. Throw that out, you can kill those 2 guys. And then when they come up, you can kill these 2 guys right here. Get out if you need to collect the hearts, if you need some health. If you need to do 1 at a time, that's fine too. But that is a little trick way. I've seen people do that room in 1 shot. Now we're going to skip that. We're going to go up this treadmill. Be careful, the tiles are falling. Again, I want to kind of get some more health, so hopefully these guys drop more health. Cool. Alright, so I always recommend going on the left treadmill, and it'll bring you all the way up. You can dodge those enemies if you don't want. You don't need it. If you don't want it, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna need a little bit of magic. Right, so we're gonna get the lamp out. Lamp will use less magic. Ooh. Too close there. Alright. Here. More magic there. Alright. So we're going to start with the top real quick. Get the top one first. Left. Okay, don't get hit by that. We're gonna skip the bottom one right now. Okay. Come over here if you need to. Use the boots. Hit that bottom torch now, and then you're good to go. Again, if you need to rewatch that, please feel free to do so. Get that health. We're gonna take this top skull here and get magic. Again, still no checks yet. There's not a lot of checks during the climb right now, but we are getting close. Boom. And then boom, left, right. Once you get all the torches here, we'll clear the room out. If you need to follow the path that I did, please feel free to do so. Okay. If you kill both of those things, those enemies, one will give you a key like that. Get some bombs here, so that is 2 checks in this room. And then there should be 1 final check in this chest. So there'll be 3 checks in this room here. Okay, we'll get our bombs out. Boom, throw that over, hit that wall there. Come here, and you can dodge those spike balls like that. Okay. Hit that button, we're gonna get this chest real quick. Refill the magic. Alright, once you get that check. Alright, so now we're down here, we're gonna see Moldorn again, our buddy from Eastern Palace. He's gonna try to knock you off like I just did, but we're good. Just come up to this top right corner, come back up the stairs. If you need to get the anti-fairy to make it a fairy with magic powder, you can do that as well. Alright. You gotta kill him. Let him come at you. He'll turn. Hit him again. I see 1 more hit, and he should be good. Alright, he's coming at me. Keep running away. Whoa. Come on, Moldorn. Ah, he gets you. He gets you on that. One hit. Unfortunately, every time you fall, he does respawn his hit boxes. Having bad luck today with this one. I usually get pretty good at that one, but... Two hits. 3 hits. Boom. Perfect. Finally. That took a little bit longer. I apologize for that. Alright. Come over here. Apologies, guys. I've been having technical difficulties filming this. I've been having some issues with OBS for filming and recording this. But anyway, sorry about that, guys. So if you guys just caught me, you should have stuck with it a second ago. I just defeated Moldorm here and got that chest, and then I came over here and pushed this block through here. You're gonna come through here, and these guys, if I can. These are quite fun to dodge these. Try to kill those guys if you can, so you don't do that like me, but I'm just trying to show you this. Because this part's gonna be quick. So now we're here at the boss. If you need to fight Ganon, know how to figure out how to fight Ganon, the part 2 battle, you can check it out on YouTube. But so that beeping stops for you guys. That last check, the chest you get the hook shot to after you defeat Moldor, is the last check. So that will be every check in Ganon's tower. Again, I appreciate all the guys. That actually, I believe, is the final dungeon. And you're able, once you do that, you'll be able to access, and once you defeat Ganon, you'll be able to fight Ganon. I recommend at this point, you should have enough crystals to get your Pyramid Fairy, which is, there's a big wall, there's a big bomb you can buy in Link's old house, Link's house in Dark World is the shop. Buy the bomb. Make sure you just dodge enemies so you don't get hurt, and don't use your boots. because that will activate the bomb. But you bring the bomb to the pyramid where Ganon is, and there's a fairy there that has 2 chests for you, and you'll get silver arrows from them. So, anyways, that's that part. But this is that, and that should be the last dungeon in Link to the Past. I forgot how many checks there are. If you do play Randomizers and Multiworlds, the compass sometimes will show you how many that you do. But there are a lot of checks in this. This is a quite long video. I forget where I'm at in that video, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, if you need any more tips, if you have any ideas to make these runs better, again, I'm open to more ideas. This is just what I do. I've been doing this again for a year, so I'm always willing to grow. And so if you have any comments, feel free down below, and I'll see you guys in future videos. All right, bye guys.